Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Barker here, and welcome back to Broken Arrow. Last time on Broken Arrow, we did the training mission, and the Russians kind of poked their nose where it don't belong and launched a drone on our side of the Lithuanian border. We thought it was part of the training exercise and shot it down, and it turns out it was a Russian drone, and it was shot in Lithuanian airspace, crash landed on Russian soil. So they're sending a humanitarian, getting ahead of myself. So both sides closed the borders. Countries bordering Kaliningrad and the Russian frontier closed their borders and are on high alert. Russia got pissed off that they were doing that and sent a quote-unquote humanitarian convoy to go to Kaliningrad from Belarus. See how this plays out. Do not fire unless fired upon or improvise. Alright.
The convoy has been spotted a few miles down this highway, sir.
No time to lose, then. This crossroad is the last position where we can stop them before they reach the city. Send your troops there immediately, Commander.
All right. So let's send in some recon guys. And then
rolling on double nickel.
Some infantry.
The convoy is approaching. We're tracking its position with a drone.
Hurry up! Capture the crossroad before they reach it.
Remember, this is officially a humanitarian convoy, and unless proven otherwise, it must be considered as such. Act with extreme caution here, General.
Hey, check out this
Yeah, of course. Commander, make sure our troops are instructed to hold their fire and engage only if fired upon.
Alright, guys. Unload the
Logi here, send
scouts
traffic.
up there.
We are holding the crossroad, General. They are approaching rapidly. Maybe they didn't see us. Shall we fire a warning shot?
Negative! Hold your fire and stay in the middle of the road. Show them we're here, and they'll back off.
Ready to transport. 1099, mission complete.
They stopped.
Need supplies?
It looks like they're
In
hesitating.
line, everybody out.
I guess they weren't expecting us.
Cargo.
Come on, now is the moment of truth. Either they go back, or they try to pass in force.
Alright, let's get...
Look, they're moving back.
Thank God we won't have a war on our hands today. Congratulations, General. I have to admit, I didn't think it would be that easy.
No, wait.
Ah, crap.
They turned left. What are they doing?
They're trying another approach to bypass us. Commander,
Go, go,
redeploy your troops on these crossroads. Show them we're not here by accident.
Fly truck.
Don't
ready
forget to
to
call
transport.
reinforcements. We'll need all the help we can
Weapons team at
get
your command,
to cover
sir.
all these crossing points.
Alright, go, go,
Roger.
go, go,
We're on the
go.
move. Weapons team standing by. Weapons team here. Heavy weapons ready. Ain't nothing gonna get in our way. Striker here. Go ahead. Roger. We're Oscar Mike.
They've stopped again.
Striker ready for combat. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Logi here, send traffic.
Nope,
Striker
nope,
here.
nope, nope.
What happened? Why did your men open fire? Your
Roger.
instructions were not to engage.
You're not the one on the ground assessing the situation, Miller. The commander certainly had his reasons. His first duty is to ensure the safety of his men.
Anti-armor vehicle, at your command.
Their aim was
Roger.
clearly to
Moving
push
out.
us into a corner, and you fell for it like a fool.
Roger. Moving
You
out.
have no idea of the shitstorm you just
Hey,
stirred
check
up.
out this rooster
Whoops.
cruiser they gave me.
Armed vehicles are detaching from the bulk of the convoy. They're moving up in our direction. Prepare for an assault.
Establish
Roger,
defensive
send traffic.
positions in the buildings near the crossroads on our flank, Commander. And make sure our troops are resupplied. If one of these positions is overwhelmed, fall back on the main crossroad and hunker down
Moving
there.
out.
First crossroad secured.
I scrambled jets to provide fire support. They won't be there before 30 minutes. Your orders are simple. Hold at all costs until they arrive.
Your men will never hold that long. Give me a minute. We have a pair of AC-130 gunships in the area. I will demand they be rerouted in your direction.
Who are you actually working with now, Miller?
Just use the planes and don't ask questions. They will be there in about 10 minutes.
Striker here.
Second crossroad secured, sir.
Fighting vehicle at your command, sir. Combat vehicle engaged. Armored transport
Guys, what
ready.
the hell? Go,
Roger.
go, go, go,
Moving to
go,
next
go,
waypoint.
go, go.
Our vehicle took a hit. We need maintenance. Anti-tank vehicle in combat. Striker in combat. Combat vehicle under fire. Target confirmed. We're engaging.
Our flank is starting to crumble. You can abandon ground to gain time, Commander, but make sure you keep control of the main crossroad.
Sandbags. Jump out.
That's not good.
Copy. Relocating. Pedal to the metal. Troop transport standing by. Weapons team at your order. Weapons team ready. Personal carrier here. Combat vehicle here. We're
Go, go,
engaged.
go.
Striker ready. Striker here. We're combat ready. Smoke screen deployed. Back pedal, driver. Moving out.
Get some mortars from here.
Striker here. We're combat ready. Moving there now. Scout team standing by. Recon team reporting in. Popping smoke! Roger that. We return to base.
Reinforce my flank there.
Enemies hot on our trail! Take cover! Moving out.
Be advised, Commander. A second wave of vehicles has forced the border and is approaching on the highway. They are accompanied by self-propelled howitzers this time.
Static defenses will be hammered by their artillery, so use the mobility of the strikers to avoid their fire.
Cargo truck ready. Cargo dump. Fire mission received. Artillery relocating. Roger. Fire mission received. Fire coordinates received.
We lost the second crossroads.
Recon team taking fire over here. And move out of the red zone. Scouts here. Mortar ready, sir. Roger. Fire coordinates received. Striker here. Go ahead. Vehicle status is red. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Battery setup here. Call for fire received. Solid copy. Fire mission received. Who wants a skylight for his house?
Stop firing.
My truck's been hit. Need repairs. Ain't gonna pay no toll this time. ATGM carrier.
Their artillery fires volley after volley without repositioning. Sadly, our mortars lack the range to provide counter battery without exposing themselves.
Mission's
They're
over.
just asking to be beaten.
Mission's over.
Williams,
Let's head back to
contact the
base.
Lithuanian artillery battery that was training with the strikers.
Mission is
Those
over.
PCH-2000s will come in handy.
At once, sir.
Order available, sir.
The situation is getting dire here, Miller. When are those planes coming?
Order engaged. Request
Almost
order.
there. Just hold on a few more minutes.
Good copy. Fire coordinates received. Need supplies? Time
Sir,
to fingerprint
the
that
Lithuanian
load.
artillery responded. One of their
Yes.
platoons is already on its way.
You.
You can call it as reinforcement, Commander.
Fly truck ready to transport. Truck heavily damaged.
A handful of Lithuanian units have arrived and will hold the outskirts of the town on our left. Fall back on the main crossroad and hunker down there to receive the main Russian assault.
Yeah, Roger. We're rolling. Order ready. Send coordinates. Copy. Call for fire received. Heavy weapons team under fire. Artillery heavily damaged. Need maintenance. On ass. We're moving.
survive until the gunships arrive.
Get out in 10 seconds!
And
Not 10 fucking
50
minutes! Cargo truck ready. Truck damaged! Requesting maintenance! Roger. We're on the move. Moving! Roger, moving to next waypoint. Artillery took a hit! We need maintenance! Providing direct fire. Someone call for a cab? Armored transport reporting in. Artillery in combat. Send your orders. Pedal to the middle. Combat vehicle at your command, sir. Striker reporting in. Artillery in combat. What are your orders? Artillery engaged. Send your orders. Direct fire.
The cavalry has arrived, Commander. The gunships are here to support you. Move them over enemy positions and enjoy the show.
Gunship here, ready to strike. AC gunship awaiting target.
Striker in combat. Send your orders.
The Angel of Death is in the air.
Come on.
New bearing set.
Oh, excuse me, take that.
Recalibrate azimuth sweep angle. Adjust elevation scan. Roger, flying there. Proceeding as flag.
Already there. Roger. We're Oscar Mike.
Flight plan updated.
Moving there now.
Inbound. We're the Angel of Death.
Striker here. All bullet catchers, disembark.
Line of coordinates. Changing course. New heading set.
The Russian troops seem to be falling back. Looks like they've had enough for today.
Roger, flying there.
That was a close shave. The Stryker Brigade is in poor shape and needs to be withdrawn. But they bought us precious time to organize our next move. Congratulations, Commander.
No time for congratulations. Reports indicate Russian penetrations on all the main axes leading to the 3 capital cities of the Baltic states.
Gunship here.
So there you have it, General. Your long-awaited war.
Gunship ready.
Oh, that sucked. Well, Peacekeeper. Not very peacekeeping at all.
Russian troops are pouring into the Baltic states through every checkpoint from Narva in the north to Vilnius in the south.
The Russians have threatened Europe with the use of nuclear weapons if they dare to get involved. The threat was effective. We've been left to fend for ourselves.
We won't be able to prevent the invasion of Estonia and Latvia, and could quickly end up bogged down in a long and exhausting war of attrition in Lithuania. We're far from home and on our own. Our expeditionary units can hit hard and fast, but will rapidly lose effectiveness.
Then our best chance is to seize a bargaining chip to negotiate with.
And what do you propose?
We take Kaliningrad.
I like it. We have enough forces in Poland and in the Baltic Sea to take the city and even the entire Oblast if things go well. I will prepare attack plans on strategic targets around the city.
Alright, so that will be the next episode. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did and want to see more of some Broken Arrow, just let me know down in the comments. Hit that like button, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Later.